Everyone thinks the richest person ever is Elon Musk. Wrong. Because the real richest human in history wasn't a tech CEO. He was a king whose wealth was so insane, it literally crashed entire economies. The story builds toward the big question: who really was the richest person ever? Welcome to Hidden Story, the modern shock, Elon's lightning-fast fortune. Imagine you're a regular guy in Karachi, earning just enough for rent, groceries, and the occasional family outing. One night, scrolling late, you read this. To match Elon Musk's net worth on your salary, you'd have to work non-stop for 8 million years. That's 30 times longer than humans have even existed as a species. And here's the wild part. While you read those words, Elon likely pocketed another $100,000 from his soaring stocks and companies. But Elon isn't the richest human ever. Not even close. History hides figures whose wealth makes today's billionaires seem modest. Let's time travel through the ages, meeting emperors, tycoons, and kings, each representing a different flavor of riches. Cash piles, absolute power, industrial empires, gold floods, and land conquests. 2. The Cash King, Pablo Escobar's mountains of money, 1980s to 1990s. Our first stop, late 20th century Colombia. Pablo Escobar didn't build apps or cars, he built a cocaine empire. At his peak, he earned $420 million a week. He spent $1,000 weekly just on rubber bands to bundle cash. Rats ate through $2 billion a year in stored bills. Inflation adjusted, his fortune hit about $80 billion. Not enough to top Elon on paper, but in literal stacks of dollars? Pablo might have been the cash richest ever. No stocks to crash, just cold, hard money he could touch. 3. The power without possessions. Joseph Stalin's invisible empire, 1940s. Jump to 1945. World War II ends. America dreams of the middle-class life. In the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin owns almost nothing personally. A few pipes, books, a plain tunic. His salary? Around $30,000 a month today. He let checks pile up untouched. Yet Stalin was one of history's richest because he owned the entire state, a $10 trillion economy in modern terms. His whim decided life or death. After his stroke, aides waited 12 hours to call a doctor, terrified he'd wake and punish them for acting without orders. Power trumped paper money. The Dark Hustler, Adolf Hitler's multi-billion side hustles, 1930s to 1940s. Back to the 1920s to 30s. A homeless artist in Vienna becomes a dictator. Adolf Hitler forced millions of copies of Mein Kampf, bought by the government, dodged taxes, copyrighted his image for stamp royalties, and collected speech fees. Donations poured in, over $5 billion adjusted. His real wealth? Nazi conquests stole trillions in resources and forced labor. At peak, he commanded Europe's fate, dark, destructive riches built on war.